for me, yeah, I feel like situationships can only work if one, there's a mutual agreement in terms of what is allowed and what is not allowed, and two, there's a cap on the feelings. Hi guys, welcome to We Just Got Here podcast.
Your voice sounds sexy though.
Thank you.
Hi guys, welcome to We Just Got Here.
Do you know someone said that? I was on the phone to an artist manager. I was like, oh, I know that voice. It's got a bit of husk to it. That's Stephanie. She's a woman with a husky voice as well.
Okay.
She's like, I love your voice. It's so husky. And I was like, oh. That's not what I was going for, but thank you.
Your voice is husky.
I didn't think my voice was... She said my voice is husky. I don't think my voice is husky. I think it has a bit of bass to it. Yeah.
Yeah, it has a bit of bass. I don't
think it's husky.
Maybe it is though.
Is it? Am I getting a husky voice?
Sexy. Husky sexy though.
No, but what does that mean?
Oh, yeah, because I think husky's like there's a little... It's breathy, a little sexy breath. I think you've got that.
Maybe I developed that because
of the podcast?
Nah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know a sexual joke when I see one.
Nah.
Ah.
Yeah. A lot.
Well.
So maybe it's that. But yeah, someone said I had a husky voice. If you enjoy it, great. But yeah, she said I have a husky voice.
Your mouth looks really nice as well today.
Thank you.
But also, what I was going to say, your mouth looks really nice. And the reason I know I love you is because sometimes, you know, when you watch people talking, you're like, I can't. Yeah. The way their mouth moves starts to irritate you.
Oh, I hate
but it's the opposite. Because I'm like, I really like watching your lips move.
Thanks.
Well, don't get shy.
Working. I'm not even shy. I'm constipated and tired.
Talking about Invisalign. How was your week? Because I want to tell you about my week. Go on.
My week has been, it's been all right, man. I don't want to work. Can you get rich so I can stop fucking working, please? Someone needs to save me. I'm tired. That is my of the week. I am tired. I am tired.
It was actually my job to carry us, actually, at one point. He was actually trying to pimp me out. Not sexually, by the way, guys.
Whichever way we could get it. Shit. Whichever way we could get it.
But that was my job.
You were supposed to blow.
And I didn't.
So you couldn't even secure one footballer.
Not one.
Look at us. Just out here eating peanuts and suffering.
Just suffering.
Working like a slave.
Every day. Getting up to do work.
Doing emails. We could have had a good life.
Stressed out.
Could have had a good fucking life.
Damn it. Utilize your 20s, guys. Utilize
it, man. Please.
Oh, we sound...
Fuck. Being a good girl does not pay.
Boy.
Does not pay.
Boy. See that moment when you realise, you're like, oh.
You know when they're, oh yeah, you're a strong, independent woman. You work harder. I don't want to work. Save me.
You know, it's when you see your age mates on private jets.
Yeah, I'm just like, damn.
Me and Steph be hanging from the ceiling.
I could have picked out a little puss. Shit. Now I'm hitting them with respect because of my work ethic. Fuck off.
No, when you see your age mate's maintenance stay is like $5,000 per month.
Bags just because.
Just in first class all the time. Just forever in the next country, never eating, don't know how to cook. Don't know how to cook because they never have to cook at home.
I'm forever cooking because if I don't cook, how am I going to eat?
I couldn't afford to get delivery every day.
What? Bankrupt.
But these babes are, anyway.
I do have a terrible habit of delivering groceries though.
Do you?
Yeah, particularly on Waitrose.
Do you know what? I understand because when I came across GoPuff, and GoPuff has been detrimental to my bank balance, to my life possibly. Because there's certain things you can get on GoPuff that you can't get anywhere else, right? So there's like this particular brand of bakery stuff where one brownie is like £4, or like ube ice cream, or like the hidden fruit, the
raspberry things. You know, ube is called uba.
What?
I was gonna say in Nigeria, no, in the eastern side, so Igbo.
Oh, is it?
Uba.
And it's the same thing?
It's the purple.
Yeah.
So we call it pear. And we eat it with roasted corn.
Oh,
It's
is
called
it?
Uba. Yeah.
That's nice.
Because I was thinking ube. And then I saw it when I was like, that's Uba.
Oh.
But yeah, we eat.
Have you had the ice cream yet?
No.
It's bare nice.
But Uba is like kind of sour.
Oh, well, they make it sweet. They make it like, so when you have the ice cream, it's sweet, but it's not too sweet. It's not like vanilla
Yeah,
sickly.
it won't be vanilla.
Yeah.
Because it's, when you have it, I don't know if we wait until it gets to a particular stage of ripeness, but it's quite sour. So it's like a contrast with the sweet corn.
Okay.
But yeah, I found that quite interesting. I was like, oh my God.
But isn't it like a sweet potato? Supposedly.
It has the texture of it, but we call it pear. I don't know why we call it pear. But yeah, the little purple stuff, that's called Uba.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Iboland. But yeah, anyway, as I was saying, I'm tired. I have to work. You know, being a good girl does not pay off at all. People keep talking about, oh, you work so hard, I respect you. Oh my God, you're so successful.
We're working so we don't have to work, by the way, guys.
I actually don't. The goal is to not work. I don't want to work. I say that though, but I feel like I'm so much of a workaholic, I'll find something to do.
Of course, and also the way we need, in order to
The
stop
bread
our lives descending into chaos, we actually do need to keep our mind occupied. So there's that. We always need to find.
We're the kind of people, we need to work and be busy.
But we don't want to.
Otherwise, we'll be in trouble.
Do you get me? Because if we have too much time on our hands, we then...
Some fuck shit will happen.
Get a word.
So we work in order to preserve ourselves and preserve our lives. Amen. So that is my L of the week. I'm tired and I don't want to work. My W of the week. What happened today? What happened this week? My W of the week is that I secured my Kai Collective Comfort Zone box. Yes, people. So for those who don't know, Kai Collective's Gaia robe has been sold out for like, I believe it's been over a year, if not 2. And I've been trying to get my hands on that robe because one, I love a robe. And 2, I wanted one from when I first moved in to my new property. And it was just always sold out. And then Fazaya finally brought them back and brought matching slippers.
I saw it's all the comfort stuff. Yeah,
I copped the whole damn thing. I said full set, elevate my loungewear. But I know I'm just gonna wear the robe and nothing underneath it, which is great.
That's what robes are for, though, isn't it?
I know. So I now have a great little robe on its way. I got the orange one, but I was just super happy that I got it because I've been waiting for that robe for time.
I think people pretend to wear things under their robe.
Because like, why would you?
Do you get what I mean? You're in your house. Just wear your pant, or I'm naked,
or t-shirt. I'm no longer gonna be naked underneath my robe because of Chooks. Chooks is too curious for me to not wear pants underneath my robe.
So he's gonna just start looking up.
He will look in the robe. What the boy that rushes when he sees me go to the toilet, he'll rush. And now, if I leave the door slightly ajar, you just see his big yellow eyes.
Yeah, when you pee, they love to
just do peeping Tom.
What's going on? Is that water exiting your body?
What's that? Let me see. So I'm not gonna. Yeah.
Fair. I went to the dentist this week. This is my win.
Oh. Yeah.
Well, actually, it's a win and a weird. So, like, obviously, I have one filling that needed to be replaced, right? Steph, they were digging for their lives out there. They were digging for their... I could not. I'm going to actually send you the picture to see if we might put it up. We might put it up. It might be too embarrassing. Did I not send you a picture? No, because I didn't speak to anybody once it was done.
What did they find?
What do you mean? No, it just took longer than expected.
Sounded like a root canal that was avoided. Why do you look like you just had a stroke?
No, that's my face. No,
you definitely dribbled.
Now the joke is, yeah, you know when so they numbed it, right? And I'm scared of needles. So there was a lovely, lovely like black nurse or assistant. And obviously they could tell when I was nervous. So she's like, do you want me to hold your hand while we give you the injection? I was like, yes, please. And then she started stroking my head as well. I felt, oh my God, I want to gift her.
What the fuck?
Like, because I was because you know, when I'm nervous, my hands get clammy, and I was holding, I'm a baby.
Your wet hand. I'm like, I'm not touching your hand.
And then she started stroking my head as it went in. Now, the joke is now, at one point when they were like getting out the old filling, they started digging deeper and deeper. So then I actually started to feel it.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's the worst.
So then I was like, and so they were like, tell us if you need more anesthetic. And I was like, I think I need more anesthetic. Jesus Christ. And then they put it in. Stephanie, when they put the second lot in, that shit ran through my body. As in,
yeah. When it hits the nerve.
Yeah.
When they get it, because you have a nerve that runs along your jawline. That's the big daddy nerve. if they inject that and numb it, you're dribbling. Straight stroke, bro. You're dribbling.
So when I tell you they put it in and I felt it in my leg.
Yeah.
And I was like, ah! And then I think tears started coming out.
You're such a pussy. If I would have slapped you, shut up. Who told you to eat sweets? Your hair coming to cry.
What? So obviously it took longer because I heard him saying, oh, who's the next customer? I told them we're going to be 20 minutes late. It was a big job. When I left the place, I was asking him questions, yeah. Because he was like, obviously we had to do a bit, I think they did a bit more work than they thought they were going to do. Fine. But when they said that, obviously I asked them a question, but my mouth was so swollen and frozen. He couldn't understand what I was saying. So there's points that he's just looking at me blankly like, what? Now, dentists are used to speaking to people who like their jaw is numb and they can't move it, right? Do you know how bad it had to be for him to be like,
I can't understand you. Like, did we do this shit? What did we inject
what? So as I walked home and I was smiling and one half of my face was up, I said, this is chaotic.
You know that drama school mask where one is laughing and that one's sad? That was you.
And so now I was booking up my follow-up appointment and like they're trying to talk to me and they can't understand the words I'm saying. So I'm trying to talk very minute, and now I'm embarrassed. So I'm using one to cover your mouth, cover your shame, to cover your shame. And I was like, wait, hold on. We are in 2024, guys. You haven't found something that works better than this because obviously my dentist is walking distance from my house. So I had to walk home and the whole time I'm walking, I'm covering your mouth. I'm covering one side of my face.
The worst thing about that damn injection when you go to the dentist and they do all of that, so your lips end up dry.
Yes.
So now your lips are grey.
You know what? And I love being an adult, yeah? Because I said, I know I'm going to the dentist and I know my mouth is going to be clamped up for at least an hour, yeah? Or like at least 30 minutes. So I used, it's Laneige, the lip mask.
Yeah.
Because that's a mask, so obviously it stays. So thank God when I got home, my lips were actually still moist. So that's like 2 hours later.
No, I stay outside the dentist trying to put my lips together after like, I'm there on the street like.
But obviously, remember, you can't move your lip. Because when I came home, I put some more on and I just tried to move my lip. The lip's not moving.
It's not moving.
So my whole face is just skewed to one point. I said, I actually can't. Then my tongue, obviously, because of where they put the anesthetic, it drips on your tongue. So your tongue is also numb. So I was like, I can barely drink. So I had to have straw, water. I was scared to eat anything. Chaotic. But I can eat sweets now. I shouldn't.
So you're just going to undo the work that they've done.
I shouldn't. Because next thing they're going to have to put a crown in there. And you know private dentists?
I've got a crown. Child. You see the money I've spent at the dentist? Nah. That crown?
Yeah, but see, you're all right because you get like a little help from the workplace and whatever have you. Some of us
but
don't.
You know when you're waiting for that reimbursement, you're feeling
crazy.
it.
Yeah.
You're feeling it.
See, but this is why I'm scared of the crown. Because when he said that, I said, I'm not getting a reimbursement. That's just going to be straight out of my pocket.
Nah, man. Even the implant. They're like, oh yeah, we're going to do an implant next after we've done your Invisalign and like white and stuff. I was like, how much is that out of curiosity? Because you man are talking like it's £20. And like 2,000. So I said, no, I'm used to chewing without the tooth. Like we're actually fine. don't need implants. He's like, no, but I like for young people to get implants so they don't get used to doing that. That's like, listen, sis, I've adapted.
We good over here.
Do what I asked you to do. Leave the tooth alone. I like the
Because the thing is, yeah, when you had an NHS dentist, so I had an NHS dentist and I got an extraction like years ago, yeah. They're happy to remove the tooth. They're just like, remove, out, extract. And that's it. They're not talking to you about implant.
Nah.
They ain't.
But the thing is, this dentist is the one that removed the tooth and now you're telling me to put one back in. No. The missing tooth gives me character. You can't even see it. You won't even know. You only see it when you look at my Invisalign tray and notice that one side stops a little bit earlier than the other side. Because I got a tooth. Then I got my little wisdom tooth.
So
you know the NHS left one wisdom tooth in my mouth. And the thing is just growing.
So this is what also I was a bit concerned by. Because why when I went to this dentist, remember this is private, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. Well, because that's what all people can get
NHS
right now.
ain't taking no one.
But they didn't say bim about my wisdom tooth. And it's just halfway there.
No, and you know,
and they just don't care. Like,
it doesn't stop growing.
Well,
as in mine's grown down. As it is further down than the rest of my teeth. And then man just ignoring it. I'm like, are we not going to address the elephant in the room? When are you man taking this thing out? As I was saying, when you see my Invisalign tray, it's literally teeth and then down for the wisdom tooth that's literally all the way down. I'm like, you man know this thing is fucking up my bite. And you're just ignoring the damn thing. It's there shouting in the back of my mouth, but you man, we talk about the little cavity at the front. Address what needs to be addressed. Take this down wisdom tooth
Look at
out.
the back.
Look at the back,
Look
bro.
at the back, bro.
Look at that little tree growing at the back of my mouth. I can feel it now. I'm literally feeling it with my tongue. It's just there.
But isn't that painful when it grows?
No, so I think I got over the painful stage, and now it's just there.
Just there. It's just like,
it's just there.
I'm going to come through when I come through.
But I'm like, why would you take out 3 and not just take out the last one? What do you gain from just leaving the one?
But maybe they were just making more space for the last one to do its thing.
I feel like they just got tired. Because I cried when I got my wisdom tooth taken out before they even touched me.
Oh.
Because I had to go to the hospital. And you know the hospital one is where they have like bare different stations.
Oh, yeah.
And my mum was supposed to come with me because they're like, bring someone because you can't travel back home by yourself. And she cancelled on me the last minute. I literally didn't speak to her for like 3 weeks after that. Like legit. And one of the few occasions where she actually had to beg for me to speak to her because I was literally like, you left me for dead. Anyway, went there by myself, yeah. I've seen injections, tools. I'm hearing drilling. They're like, are you okay? I just burst out crying.
The drilling's mad. See when the drilling's happening in your mouth and your whole face is shaking and you can actually feel like zzz.
Bro, all they had to ask me is, are you okay? I just burst out crying. I was like, no. I'm scared.
Also, can I just ask, see after you have the anesthetic, does your legs feel a bit wobbly walking home?
Yes, they're wandering through. I had to take the overground and all just out of it. Out of it. My mom was like, oh, I'll get you a cab. I said, I wasn't speaking to her. I was like, shut up. Take the train. Fuck all of you, man. But you know what's so funny? They said that you can't eat solids. I think 24 hours or something like that. Christiana had an M&S pasta and
100%. 100%.
I was eating from the first hour. I said, fuck you lot.
No, but like, because what they said to me was that you eat soft foods, but soft foods can also be solid though.
Yeah, soft can be solid.
So pasta is
technically soft.
Do you get it?
To me.
Because I looked this up. So with Philip, actually, I did look this up. And they said you can eat soft pasta. So as long as it wasn't al dente, which I don't think M&S pasta would be.
No, it weren't. But yeah, I had it. I was just like, you man can't tell me what to do. I went through this by myself. I'm the soldier.
Yeah, you deserve.
I can handle this. Don't tell me what to do.
You deserve it.
But my face was swollen and it's in my passport. I had to take my passport photo the day after Christiana. My passport photo that I'm stuck with until what? 2000, I think it's like 2000 and... It's not even this decade. That's how bad it is. I'm stuck with that passport photo. You can just see the one side just swollen. I look miserable. I'm stuck with that photo. If I lose my passport, would they allow me to take another photo?
Yeah, you'd have to, I guess, wouldn't you? Actually, I don't know. I'm talking out of my arse. I don't know.
No. I think they'll send you the same one with the same picture back. Oops. I've changed since then. Allow me to show my glow up.
But actually, let's really have a conversation about like taking nice passport photos because I don't know why all of our passport driver's license are clapped and we could actually do something about it.
My driver's license photo, and this will lead us into our topic today. My driving license photo was taken when I was 16 or 17.
Mm-hmm.
Literally, you could tell I was going the fuck through it. Christiana, when I say hair, like literally,
eyes bulging and puffy.
Puffy as fuck. Finished. My driving license photo, you could tell I was going through a time.
Not many.
Hair dyed. I was just there like, just take the photo.
You didn't really say that.
They're like, do you want to take another one? It's like, no.
Please, I want to go home.
I just want to go home.
I want to go to my bed.
That photo will be stuck with me for life. That photo, I was going through it. Like going through it. It's like peak going through it.
C70. Actually, teenagers.
Terrible.
No, I'm lying. Teenagers are terrible. 20s are terrible. Hey.
No, I liked my teenage years. I liked my teenage years up until...
Girl, that was peak teenagers. I don't know what you're...
I liked my teenage years until I grew breasts. That's when it went down.
Girl, you started growing breasts bare early.
No, I didn't. I started growing breasts at 14. Like proper breasts, not the little...
Sorry, but hold on. You said you liked your teenage years until you started growing breasts. So that's 14 years of age. So what teenage years did you like? 12? 13?
Yeah, man, 12, 13. Peak times for me. Yeah,
that's
8? What?
That's not teenager though.
Yeah,
that's
8.
Tween.
Nah, yeah, 8 was the best time of my life.
Yeah, it went down from
8
9.
and 9.
Yeah, 9. Hell.
No, yeah, 9 was still calm for me.
Oh.
In fact, even year 10 was still calm for me. Yeah, no. Yeah, up until year 10 was calm for me. I was having the best time of my life. Carefree.
Wow. Some of us were going through it before others. Jesus.
I know you were stressing me out. That's for sure. Fucking hell. You were
My life was
me the hell out
chaotic.
At 14 in that fucking laundrette. It felt like all the drama went down in that damn laundrette.
That laundrette.
It's our deepest,
I
darkest
think
secrets,
that is where the podcast really started.
That's where it really started. That laundrette at the end of my road.
Woo.
My word. But nah, man, life was calm for me up until year 10.
Yeah.
Even like beginning of year 11, yeah.
And then it went just
God.
pants from there.
I think it's when I started wearing Premium 2. We've ruined my life. I don't know who I thought I was. I should have just stuck to my braids and been the good girl that I am. Because all I ever used to do during my teens was what? I'll go to school, fool around, laugh, go home, go on MySpace, design skins.
No, your biggest character trait was actually being funny.
Yeah,
that was your thing.
Mixtapes, go to school again, be a clown, go back home.
Yeah. It was just music and laughter.
It was music and laughter. And I lived by myself, so I lived by myself, sorry.
Wow.
Sorry, Mum. I didn't live by myself, but my mum was always working, so it was just me. So I could do what I want. Really.
And then it went downhill.
And then it went downhill when I realised I could do what I want.
So this brings us to the topic of the day.
Actually, no, though. Quickly, before we talk about topic of the day, can we talk about Cardi B, please?
That's where I was going.
Please, can we talk about Cardi B?
See, Cardi, I stand for her.
Real
Cardi, get your motherfucking lick back.
Oh my God.
Get your lick, girl, get your lick back. Get your lick back.
I love you. She said
back.
She was not joking when she told Hennessy to put her in the fucking Faha. She's outside. She said, what?
Do you know who the hell do you know who Cardi B is? Belcaris.
Bacardi.
No.
Berkeley's. What's her name?
Bacalis.
Isn't it Bacardi?
No, it's not Bacardi. Cardi B. Belcaris, I think it is. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Belcalis.
Oh, I thought her name was Bacardi. My bad. It was Hennessy, Bacardi.
Belcalis. No, because her name is Belcalis, I think she shortened it to Bacardi. And then Cardi B.
Anyway, nah, she's a real G. Sorry. There was this whole debate about, because obviously she said that, I think Offset insinuated that she slept with someone else while she was pregnant. And then she tweeted and did. And then there was this whole annoying argument and debate about whether women, someone said that, sleeping with a man whilst pregnant for another man is disgusting. Da, 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 da. I was just like, shut the fuck up. Like,
No, actually,
I promise you, the guy that's watching your tweets who you want to attract isn't going to pick you because you fucking said,
She said, "Let me pick me."
I've got morals. I'm not going to fuck someone else whilst I'm pregnant. Okay, did he wife you? Did he message you that day? All right then. I said it doesn't pay to be a good girl. Allow yourself, please. It's all that whole argument is rooted in misogyny.
It really is. It really is. Because the men can go out and be doing whatever.
All sorts
Future
of nonsense.
has 5 kids at one time and everyone's like, oh yeah, but Future though. But Future, I'm in my future
but
era.
it might
I'm in
harm
my
the
future
baby.
era.
First of all, let me let you know now. It's actually recommended that you have sex whilst you're pregnant, you fucking idiots. Yeah? Consult with a medical professional. You're not putting the baby at risk. It's actually recommended. In fact, even during your late stages of pregnancy, they encourage you to have as much sex as you can. If you really cared about the welfare of the baby, don't stress the mother who's carrying it by cheating on them. Now all of a sudden it's, what about the health of the baby? Shut the fuck up.
Because you didn't care about that. You didn't care about that when you was balls deep in the next woman, did you? So
exactly. All of a sudden it's, what about the baby's health? You didn't care about the baby's health when you were stressing me out, giving me high blood pressure. Did you? Which can lead to what? Preeclampsia, which can kill who? Preeclampsia can kill the baby and the mum.
Yes, because there was
taking
that
you
lady.
both out.
Yeah.
It's taking you both out. So don't come here talking about, what about the health of the baby? Oh, that's disgusting. Da, da. All you lot trying to do this performance where you're acting like you're higher than thou, got morals, etc. He's not messaging you. He saw your tweet and he's not going to message you. And even if he does message you, he's still going to dog you the fuck out. You're no better than any other woman. I beg you, please. I hate when people kind of use these situations to try and show that they're on the moral high horse. No one gives a fuck. I promise you. Look at your life. Okay, you've been a good girl all your life. Where has that brought you? Because they're still on the internet trying to get the attention of this next man. Talking about, that's disgusting. I would never do that. No one cares about what you would never do.
And also, if you never do that, that's on you. Great.
That's great for you.
Fantastic.
Leave the woman alone.
Do you get it?
She has suffered. The girl nearly went to prison.
And the man's been cheating on her for years.
And you know, there's one consistent baby that keeps coming up. That Jade babe. The Jade babe that she nearly went to prison for. Let her get her lick back. I hear it.
This man has been out.
How can you invite her? Jade was invited to his birthday party and was spotted.
Yep. Just see.
You think I won't do a cartwheel across the club?
But this is what I'm saying. Like, sometimes I really believe, that some men have not really bucked up on a woman that has the capacity to actually be mad. Because sometimes I hear how people move and I'm like, yeah, you haven't met your match. You've chosen very specifically.
Yeah.
Because if you have someone that's just a tiny bit more unhinged.
It's not even that. If you chose someone that hasn't got anything to lose, it's done for you.
But even like, because we too have stuff to lose, but we're the tiny bit unhinged.
We're unhinged, but when we are not unhinged enough to go on the street and start fighting because we actually have stuff to lose. So men are smart in that way because usually what they will do is that they'll go after women that have things to lose. Because I can't go out and fight on the street. It takes one picture and my whole thing's done.
That's true.
Whereas with a babe who maybe isn't so public facing or doesn't have anything to lose really, like regular, like if you think about the babes that we even knew when we were growing up, they get caught fighting, it's nothing. I can't go to jail.
Yeah.
I can't get arrested.
Do you know what? The only thing that's in my head is like, you know how some men say they black out when they're drunk?
Yeah. Yeah, even then, because I like money. The love of money will always make me settle, even when I'm drunk. The most I will do is message you to let you know that I'm here and I can see you.
So, okay, I've been the babe of previous. That when I'm angry, I don't care. You've obviously...
Yeah, I've seen it. But you shout. You're not hitting.
Yeah.
You're not hitting.
Yeah.
You're shouting loud.
No, because university, I think I would hit in uni.
Yeah, in uni, because you weren't anybody then.
That's true. Yeah, maturity will mean that.
Uni and stuff. But even then, because I'm even thinking about situations I've been in, I'm never, ever scrapping you.
No,
because I know where I'm going.
Yeah, in uni, I was... Again, when I get to that point of anger... But I knew, so...
Actually, no, if I'm being... No, wait, hold on, because I'm thinking about something else. If I'm being cheated on and I'm in uni and I'm in that type of situation where you invited your side chick to your birthday party, it's curtains.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Royal Rumble in that bitch. It's curtains. I'm fucking you up.
That happened, didn't it?
I'm beating everyone.
Yo, I must have roared. I think I roared and I said, "Get the hell out! Get out of here!"
I'm beating everyone
to my house. So you're lucky if I don't throw things.
I'm beating everyone
when I'm that young.
I won't even do it publicly. I'm dragging you to the toilet cubicle and I'm rocking your jaw. I'm rocking your jaw. Because I'm not even dumb enough to get caught on camera. I will drag you into the toilet cubicle. You lot will be trying to pry that door open. I'm beating you. I'm beating you. Then I'm going to get him. Because I don't even believe in just beat the man as well.
Yeah, no, first.
Beat him whilst you're holding her hair. So she don't try and escape. Like, you ain't go nowhere.
But this is the thing, like, obviously, so when growing up, one thing that me and Steph both know is I had a temper when I was younger. And my parents have always kind of been like, oh, girl, watch it. And now I think it was just pure ADHD rage, by the way. But that's neither here nor there. That's neither here nor there. But I would reach extreme lengths of anger quite quickly, right? And this wouldn't, but it wouldn't happen around my peers. To be fair, my parents experienced this more because it would be like frustration anger. But then when you're now in uni and you're being dogged out.
Dogged the fuck out with all
and
that
you don't
vodka.
have maturity yet.
And vodka is £2 a shot.
Vodka and Sambuca is what you were drinking.
Rocking.
Because remember, we were in uni, 2011 to 2014. Yeah. So it's Sambuca. I don't even know why we was doing that. Sambuca, Jägerbomb, and vodka. And it's like Glens.
Like dirty vodka. Like you don't even know if it's actually just 100% vodka. Could be a bit of petrol in there.
And then people are dogging you out. And this is because a lot of girls were getting dogged out at the time. Let's be real, girls.
There's no parents.
Let's be real.
There ain't no parents. There's no adults.
And your girls are being dogged out in the club. And when I say dogged out, I don't mean like sex. I mean done bad, like cheated on, like being disrespected in the club, in the university halls. You're seeing them in the library. There's like the level of disrespect, yeah. And maybe it was the university. Like, remember, I went to DMU, so you can imagine the level of disrespect you're seeing down there anyway. So
that first, you see those 2 weeks of freshers
in
DMU? I've never seen anything like it.
The tempers that would be flaring because of the disrespect. And obviously no one's mature enough to know how to handle their emotions yet.
So it's just fucking and shouting everywhere. Fucking and shouting everywhere.
And fights.
And fights every other day. You'll be coming back from Morrison's in your robe and just scrapping in the middle of the accommodation. And the thing is, the way our accommodation was built, because it was square in it. So you had a compound in the middle.
And everyone could just watch. Everyone could see everything.
Someone is scrapping. Girls are shouting. You just be watching from a window.
No, it was... And it was from the very first week. I remember there was one party that we went to. And then there was an occurrence that you then called me and told me something about. Remember? So it was in D Block. And let's say the person's name is Nat. And Nat was there. And I think me and Nat were talking. But Nat had a girl. And the girl must have confronted Nat in the place. Obviously, I left early. Yeah. And then Stephanie called me like, girl, by the way.
Just so you know.
Shit went off when you left.
Oh, it went down. But I feel like that first 2 weeks of Freshers Week is what put me off the university. It was just like free for all.
It was ghetto as hell. It was so ghetto.
People will just walk in and out of your room. You don't even know people. A whole bunch of people. I remember I was in my room. I think it was like the second or third day, yeah. And obviously we had my flatmates. And I think for the first 2 weeks of freshers in our accommodation, doors were open in it. So you could just walk into anyone's accommodation because everyone's trying to make friends. And then one of the girls who I was living with, I absolutely hated that
You hated
bitch.
her.
I
so
fucking hated her.
bad.
Till this day, like if I see you, I'm not going to do anything because I have too much to lose. But I will screw you. She brought a whole bag of Southman into our flat. Now, bear in mind, we're 2 black girls and 2 white girls, innit? I said the white girls did not step foot out of their room. They said, no way!
They said, I am just getting here.
And I had the double bedroom.
Okay.
Because I finessed my parents into paying for the most expensive
Love
room. I
that
said that
for
was
you.
the standard one. Sorry, mum. And she brought this whole bag of man into my room.
What? Into your room?
As in that one sitting on the chair, one sitting on the bed, one sitting there, one sitting there, and they...
Because you were good at first, innit? You were good at the very, very beginning, and then it went downhill.
And then I'm there like hella uncomfortable. Like,
and you don't like people in general.
I don't like people in general. So the fact that you're even in my room.
Now strangers are in your room.
They start saying, let's play a game. I'm like, oh, hell no. Like, oh yeah, let's play a game then. Because she's one of them babes, like, you can tell she didn't get attention in like school.
You think?
And college.
Because she got a lot of attention. She catered a lot of attention.
Yeah, she got a lot of the wrong attention when she started uni because she was just on man. I might bleep out the name.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, anyway, she's like excited, like got a whole bag of man in the room. I'm just like, I need everyone to get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Of my room.
You don't play that.
Anyway, they're like, let's play a game. I'm like, I'm not about to be a victim of this situation. So I'm just quiet. And they're like, let's play truth or dare. So I was like, I'm not participating. Like, oh, why you being like that, man? No. Oh, it's freshers. I'm like, I'm not playing. I'm not playing.
I said,
you can't force me to play. So-and-so, the babe, is like, oh, I'll play. Bear in mind, it's about 5 men versus 1 girl at this point. Because I'm just not involved. How come one of the first things I dare you to take off your top? I said, everyone out. I said, hi, everybody, I'm going to sleep. Everyone out. Bye, go to the kitchen, go inside the living room. I don't even know why you're in my room.
Just out of my room.
Why are you being like that? Especially, I was like, everybody out, please, because I know what's about to go down and it's not about to go down in my room. Best believe about 3 of them man, by the end of the night, were in her room. Yeah. She made it known. We heard it, boy.
Straight away.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I mean, girl, as again, we're never slut shaming here, so go do your thing, but it's just a bit intense. It's just a bit intense.
That's a strong woman. She's small as well. So I was just like, yo, what is going on in the House of Commons? I was like, oh, hell no, if this is uni, I don't want it.
Well, that's the thing about you. Like, again, I think our experience in uni, and not ours, because we didn't have the same experience, but our generation, like that 2011, like to, let's say even before that, actually. So like those 5 years across, so like say, I don't know, 2009 to like 2014, I think. Crazy.
Insane.
Like everyone's just running out their parents' house. Remember, a lot of us just got freedom. So we've gone all the way to the Midlands and people are moving mad now. If you meet the unhinged babe, or the emotional babe,
it's long for you.
Because at the point of anger, and some people are like this, and thank God I've matured, but at the point of anger, I don't actually have any self-control. I really lose it. And again, a lot of my thought process, and this is why I don't get myself into those situations or into circumstances that could lead me there, is because at the point, and I still have aspects of this today, at the point of which I'm here, I'm like, well, I'm here now. Chaos ensues. So I have to, and I've done everything in the last 10 years to ensure that I'm not in situations that could lead me. Like, you know, people will say, how did you even get there?
Yeah.
How did you even find yourself there? I am not finding myself in those situations because I can't trust that old Christiana may not say, hey girl, let me handle it from here. Let me handle it. I can't trust that. So I've got to make sure that I pattern situations or pattern my life as much as possible to avoid situations of high stress and intensity or that I know will be bad for my mental. So that, remember I said there's certain man that you'll come across and you can just smell that
it's trouble.
That they'll use your head as a tumble dryer. Your brain will be just doing haga because they have an essence of trouble. Like you can't imagine peace when you see this person.
No peace. And then some girls will try and romanticize it and be like,
I can change him.
I can change him.
You can't, girl.
Love isn't perfect. Oh, do you know the one that used to kill me? You know when that song with Beyonce and Jay-Z came out?
Which one?
Who wants a perfect love story anyway? And all the girls were trying to use that line. I was like, brother,
no.
It ain't the same.
No, because you know what? I choose peace.
Peace. I would choose peace.
I love peace.
But that's why even when I was younger, like during those times, I didn't even really get with anyone at university. Weirdos tried, but no, I was still recovering. From the hell that I escaped. I was like, don't touch me. I'm here to read my book. I'm a book only. Leave me alone. The fuck? Anyway, yeah, I think even when I was younger, I was like, okay, cool. I know that. So I feel like, and I think this has followed me throughout my life, balance. Hear me out.
Land.
Hear me out. Now, I've always been sensible in the sense that no matter what fuck shit I'm getting up to on the side, life will be in order.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do what I'm supposed to do.
Yeah.
I'm going to go to school. I'm going to get good grades. I'm going to get a job. I'm going to do all the things that a responsible person's going to do.
Okay.
Now, because that is too much peace for me, I'm going to do some fuck shit on the side. But I'll never allow the fuck shit to get to the point where it's messing up the front that I have.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So yeah, for me, I feel like that has saved me because I can't mess up the front, which is my sensible life, the setup that I have. There's not much I can do publicly.
Let me just read you on this podcast, yeah? Because as you were talking, yeah.
Here we go.
Because, no. Hey, Judith. Hey, Judith.
Judith, if you're watching this,
Judith is my therapist.
You hate to see me come in. I swear I'm going to shut your whole shit down.
Let me just say this, yeah. Because me and you function very, very similar in that aspect, right? And so I was just thinking, as you said it, because I relate. So especially in school, chaos in my private life, chaos was ensuing. But believe I was hitting them grades though.
Listen, triple science only.
Hey,
what? Hitting them grades.
Hitting them grades. My parents would not know what I was going through. What?
It would never, whatever I was going through will never reflect on my report card.
Word. Because believe you me, I'd be crying outside, but when I'm coming home, I'm reading that CGP book.
Going through it, right? Do you see, do you know the one that finished the RE, religious studies,
Yeah.
I was going through it. I didn't even study, but best believe because I opened that exam booklet, I wrote like, the whole story. Bags that A.
Word.
Effortlessly.
But now I think all those patterns of behavior have continued into our adulthood. Because now I'm sitting here, I'm like, right, cool. So if we know that we have been able to function and excel in chaos in our private lives, chaos in our heads, and yet we can still perform, why wouldn't our brain just say, well, you can do that. So you don't need to avoid trouble because you can handle it, girl. You can handle it. So I'm saying we've created a pattern, and a lot of the time, once a pattern, a thought pattern's created in your head, like a habit of thought to be particular, it's hard to break that. So really the issue is we were doing shit back then and we're still paying now today. We're still paying for the shit we did back then. Just saying.
In debt for no damn reason.
Sorry.
In debt for no damn reason.
Why are you mad?
In debt for no damn reason.
I just read both of us. It's all right.
Just for no reason.
By the way, guys, this is so much of our conversations during the week now.
Sorry, it's just
Steph sits there and she's like, I hate you in therapy.
What was that? I don't even have I have nothing to say. In depth for no damn reason.
I love you though. We want to grow. It's just a thought process.
You're getting onto me because I managed to function in life. What must I do? Break down?
No word. No word. Where we come from, we have to function.
Exactly. But that brings me to this conversation. So basically, there's been this debate on Twitter about situationships and how they're not beneficial for women. And do you know what? Yeah, I fucking agree. Now, this is not to be confused with the opinion that women can't enjoy sex, etc. I'm saying now, I believe women can enjoy sex. I don't like it when people look at sex as a thing that only men are supposed to enjoy. That's some fuck shit.
That's crazy.
However, the situationships, I would say there's more benefits for men than there are for women.
I think it's dependent on the person, Because and I think as women, and we have this conversation all the time. Sometimes you got to know what you're cut out for.
That's true. You need to listen. If
Go on.
If you're not God's strongest soldier, don't get into a situationship, because you see the shit that you will see some bullshit. The fuck shit you will see in a situationship with the wrong person.
Word. And the thing is, I feel like, especially certain cultures, women are predisposed to thinking they're strong.
They can take on anything.
They're independent. They're strong. They can handle everything by themselves. They don't need. Okay, so you don't need a man, so you can just you get what you want from them in the same way they are getting what they want from you. Girl, not all of us are cut out for that. I'm not gonna lie.
You know what? Sometimes you gotta admit that you're a lover girl and this ain't for you.
Just, babe, it's okay to be soft.
It's actually okay to admit you are not God's strongest soldier. This ain't for you and you ain't cut out for it. Because I feel like situationships can only work if, one, there's a mutual agreement in terms of what is allowed and what is not allowed, and two, there's a cap on the feelings.
And and to be fair, the feelings will not grow. You have to know.
You have to be sure that the feelings are not going to grow. Actually, ideally, the feelings should not be there. See them as a friend.
Yeah,
They're just your friend. They're just your friend.
You're not even attracted to them.
Like
the idea of being with them makes you sick. Like, that's what you need. That's what you need.
The idea of being with them must make you sick. It has to be like a brother.
Brother.
It has to be at that level.
It's got to be a not you though.
Not you.
That you have to carry that vim. And girls, we know when we carry the not you though vim.
Please, you carry the not you though energy for.
Right.
You go with that person if you want to do that. If you want to enjoy casual sex, do it with them.
Because anyone that you're like, oh, he does this, or oh, he's quite handsome here.
He held my hand that time. What does that mean?
Leave. Hell will descend.
End it. When you start looking for little signs, leave it.
Gosh. Because we've all been there where it's like, oh, he messaged me back. And it's 2 in the afternoon. He asked me what I'm doing in 2 in the afternoon. Okay, great.
Okay,
so that means he might be, we went for dinner. We went for dinner at 7, which is a bit different. Girl, you're clutching
when you start
straws.
timing the responses, like, okay,
Words.
He responded in 2 hours, so I'm going to respond 2 hours later. Just leave it.
Leave.
You're finished.
Leave, because that's the starting. The washing machine's on the first cycle.
It's on the first cycle, and it's about to start spinning.
Your
head's about to go with it. You do listen. Know your capacity.
Yeah, that's
you see the same way I was like, listen, see the whole threesome thing, all of that. I can't do it. I'm possessive. What's mine is mine. Don't touch my shit. You see, with that, I said, no, it's not for me. Because I know me.
And you have to know you.
You have to know yourself.
A lot of us will think, maybe I can. Rock bottom. You are now in pits of hell, crying in fetal position over a man who's getting his lick over there.
Because you said that you guys can see other people because it's not a relationship. And now you're spiraling because he took your word for it. He simply followed instructions.
And men will be like, but you said it's okay though.
You said it's okay.
But what? No, babe, obviously,
now
if you had spoken to me, if you had let me know, like, because I thought it was okay because you said it's okay. That man ran. He ran to the minute you said okay, like, oh yeah, I'm sure that's all right. Like, yeah. You said it so unsurely. That man sprinted.
And now
into
you're
the next
spiraling
woman.
because they're at Pacino's on his Instagram story and you saw someone's nail in the corner. Now your night is ruined because you've clocked something that is beyond you.
Now all the group chat, now all the girls in the group chat are on his profile. They're looking in the comments. The girls
burn their accounts. Hella burn their accounts.
Girl, please.
Everyone's brought their burn their account to go assess the situation. No one could console you because they saw the nails. Definitely a woman. Saw a little rose on the table.
See a girl.
Saw 2 glasses.
See a girl in all the comments. So now they're like, she's leng though.
She's leng though. You know what? It burns when they're leng. It burns when they're leng. Like, nah, she's hot.
She's hot though. Like, and so the girls can't actually comfort you because it's like,
she's hot.
Shh, girl. I hear why you're stressed.
I hear it. It's long still.
I would be stressed too. But it's okay though. There's other fish in it. That's when they start doing, babe, there's other fish in the sea. Because he's lost. He's a lost cause.
I want that tilapia. That's the
but he's gone. Because the leg babe that he's chatting to, he's gone.
Then the responses start getting slower. It goes from hours to days to weeks. You ain't eaten in about 3 days.
Breath is all hot.
Breath hot.
Friends are like, babe, you need to come out your house.
I need to come out your house. Let's go out.
You're in the club, miserable.
Miserable. You can't say shit.
Then he messages you,
guys.
Please, girls.
Have you run out the club at 1 a.m. and then come to go see?
Girls, it's not worth it.
It's not worth it, please.
Girls,
Thank you.
Sometimes we have to know we're not cut out, and that is okay. If you're a lover girl, you're a lover girl. Like, it's all right. There is a man who will respect you and love you, and he's a lover boy too, and he'll be just as lame as that rotten tilapia that you're following. Fine. And also, on that note, a lot of people, when you're saying, oh yeah, he'll change, by the way, he'll never change.
He'll never change, you know.
By the way, they're men. And again, let's use our mothers and our grandmothers as examples of the men that do not change. The only difference is they're not lying to pretend they're committed now. That's the only difference. These ones, our age, don't have to lie to pretend they're committed. They're just outside. Our grandparents and parents, they were just lying and still being outside. Yeah. So by the way, hoping he'll change, he ain't going to.
He's not changing. You see how you met him? That's it. There's nuts. That is it.
38, 40, 50, 60, same way. It isn't changing.
So if you can't handle the man the way he is now, leave it. It'll probably even get worse.
Choose peace.
It'll probably get worse. It'll actually probably get worse. They will change for the worse.
And when you're now married to them, they'll look at you like, what? Or what?
You knew who I was. Please.
So girl, choose peace. Don't try to pretend you're cool. I don't know why we want to pretend that we're cool girls.
I'm not the cool girl.
Oh yeah, like it's fine. Like it's just a situationship. It's okay. You're crying to your bestie. See? In her arms. That's where we'd be.
You don't let the tats and all of that fool you. I'm not a cool girl. Don't play with me and I won't play with you. Because the problem with me is that if you go low, I'll go to hell. So
you will go to hell. You don't stop.
I don't stop.
You dig and you dig.
I can set my own self on fire just to get back at my enemy. I can't 100%. Do it. I cannot.
Because one thing you're going to make sure you do is get your lick back. And Steph will spend decades plotting a lick back. Steph will spend decades.
Sweet lick back.
I'm a quick burnout.
Sometimes it can be swift. Sometimes it can take years. I'm going to get my lick back.
See, so for me, I burn out. I burn out. I get really hot and then I burn very quickly. You?
Stay calm and collected because I know. Slow burner. Sting. I've just learned it's not for me.
But what I wanted to ask you, is do you think there's been a decrease in lover girls? Or are we all fronting?
No, we're all fronting, yeah. We're all because we're all spiraling. Look at the group chats, for goodness sake. Look at the group chats, for goodness sake. It's just chaos. Everyone is fronting. Everyone, and I hear why we are because we have to stay protected. These men are mad. These men are mad.
But I think the men are fronting as well. I think they want to fall in love bad.
No, I feel like there's some men that they.
No, obviously you've got because the thing is, not everyone is everyone. So you've got the elite, and when we say elite, we're not talking about money and stuff like that. But we've got the types of men that they get attention everywhere and they've got the pick of the bunch and. Most men aren't that. Do you get me? Most men and most women aren't that either. Mm-hmm. We're all kind of like generally in the middle. Do you get me? We get some people we like, some people we don't. That's it. Do you get me? So my thing is, if you're not the top where you get every girl that you chat to, then surely you just be like, I want a babe to cuddle to. Do you get me? I want a babe.
I genuinely, there's some men and even women out there they don't want to. Don't find it appealing. Someone said it in one of our videos in the comments. So some people just don't want to have the same meal over and over again.
Yeah,
and I hear it. And them man should stay. Them man should stay in their corner over there. The people that like to do buffet should stay over there. Yeah. Then the people that know what they want and order from the set menu should stay on their side. It's when you lot try and mix.
Crazy.
When you lot try and mix the set menu with the buffets, that's when trouble starts. So everyone should just know what they are. I respect it if you're a buffet kind of person and you want all types of meals, calm. Stay with the buffet people.
But do you know why I have an issue with this and why I think it's more the exception than the rule? Because if you went to those people and said, all right, let's run a polyamorous relationship, I don't think a lot of them would be on it.
Yeah, because of ego. because they want to fuck.
So then you're not that, but
you don't want me to fuck.
So then this then shows that they do want to be lovers.
It's more of like being territorial, I guess.
But why be territorial? That doesn't make any sense to me. Why be territorial over a situation that you just don't want to have alone? You don't want that person alone, right? You want to taste other foods. So why would you not be okay with other people tasting? Because you're okay with this predicament. It's just like,
I hear it.
Do you get what I mean? Because really and truly, when you think about it,
it's an ego thing though. Because it's like you don't want to say you want to eat out of that plate, but you don't necessarily want other people to eat out of that plate, but you want to eat out of other people's plates as well. It's not the right way to think, but it's
also
how people think.
When you think about the logistic, how that plays out in reality. Say I want to, like, say I'm dating someone. I'm that type of person. I'm dating someone, but I want to date a multitude of people, right? If I'm dating one person that wants to just settle down with me, how do I expect this person to be okay with me doing buffet? Do you get it?
No, that's how the lying comes. That's when the lying comes in. That's when you start lying.
But I get it. But it just, for me, common sense wise, it just makes it easier to be with people that are on the same thing as you completely.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The buffet people, that's why the buffet people should stay on their side.
Yeah.
And the people that order from the set menus should stay on their side. Because
Yeah.
when you try and mix the two, that's when the trouble happens. Because I can accept that there's people that just want to date multiple people or like sleep with multiple. That's fine. Do that in your corner. But some people aren't like that.
But then my thing is, and I'm really intrigued to hear what people have to say about this, because with people that just want to date different people, what do they want from an emotional connection? How does the emotional connection work?
I just don't feel like a lot of those people do have emotional connection.
But then, as humans, societally, that doesn't even make sense. But as social beings, that's what we have friends for. We need intimacy. We need emotional intimacy. So who are you? If you're not getting it from anybody, where are you getting it from? Because you must at some point meet somebody that you actually like. And you're like, oh.
If we're realistic about the situation, let's say it's men, because it's men that actually do this anyway. They usually have that main thing, whether it's a wife, a girlfriend, or someone. They usually have that main thing, and then they have their sides. So they go home to the main thing for the emotional kiniko, whatever, and then most times have the side things for like the physical.
So they want concubines,
basically.
There we go.
Basically, they want concubines.
That's what they want.
It's basically that.
That's it. Okay, cool. Yeah, girls, like if you can't do it,
don't do it.
Don't even try.
I said, if it's that guy that you look at as a friend, you lot are cool, you've known each other for years, even though sometimes that doesn't even help.
And you don't think he's attractive in the face, add that.
And you feel safe around him, because safety is also a big thing. And that's another big major argument that came up on Twitter, where people were like, it's just not safe for women. And I hear it.
Okay,
in terms of like safety. So like, okay, yeah, casual sex.
Oh, safe in, okay, yes, that's true. Because I found, like, when I hear about how people are moving, oh my God. So we were having this conversation, right? And I said, right, so see when you're dating and you're doing situationship and the whole situation's open, yeah? If Tommy is dating a load of people and isn't using protection, because he just doesn't like using protection, but Anna is also doing things with Tommy, but she also is open with a whole lot of people, and no one's using so my thing is, why
AIDS.
no? Well, yeah, but even herpes. Actually, scrap all of that.
Hepatitis A and B.
HPV, guys.
Oh yeah,
that.
Some of you didn't get your vaccination.
That. Because like we say all the main ones that we're scared of as a kid, but HPV is common. So like let's have a talk.
Let's have a chat
about how safe this is. And this is my thing. Because when I was like, one day we were talking about people that are openly just doing open situations, left, right, and centre, are slinging it everywhere.
Slinging that thing.
And I was like, but is no one scared of HPV and what it can do to both men and women? Because like, if you're having open scenarios with a load of people and Babes is having open scenarios with loads of people, well then can't just one little germ spread?
Yeah.
very quickly.
Yeah, but
everywhere.
That's how a lot of women, married women,
Oh yeah, you
end up with STDs, STIs, even HIV.
Yeah,
because
it's
the
very
husband's
sad.
dotting around and bringing it back to the wife.
So sad. So that goes on
It's
to
like you lot need to line up and get yourself in the fucking clinic. They even send the test kits to your house now.
But this is why, like, and I think older generations will always say, like, you shouldn't sleep around because it isn't safe.
Yeah.
From that aspect. But more so, it isn't safe to be in situations where people are sleeping around and you know about it.
Yeah, but also it's just not safe in general with casual sex because you're essentially sleeping with people that you don't know too well.
Well, no, because casual sex doesn't have to be people that you don't know
I
too
know,
well.
but in this scenario that you are fucking multiple people, obviously you're meeting multiple people. You don't know who's who. Next thing you know, your body's chopped up in the blender.
But correct me if I'm wrong. Isn't casual sex for our generation generally like friends with benefits rather than anything else?
So that's why situationships are so popular now because you're fucking people that you know.
No, yeah, because it is
So
safe.
the safety side in that sense is sorted. It's someone that you know, you feel safe around. Hopefully you're fucking people that you feel safe around. Like you're comfortable. They're kind of predictable. You know their behavior patterns. It's calm. So that's the thing. If I was to weigh up the two, I'd say I'd rather a situationship than casual sex because I personally, I feel like casual sex is a waste of time. God, are you trying to choke me? Yeah, personally, I feel like casual sex is a waste of time. Only for me because I'm thinking about it logistically. It's going to be inconsistent because, you know, you might be on and off of one person, then you got to keep up with the other person. It's just all messed up. Scheduling, etc. If you just have a situationship and you have that one person, you lot can sort out your calendar. Imagine sending the calendar invite for your situationship.
I can't. Do you know
that
what?
That would be heaven for me.
As you're talking about it, I'm like, I would be so awkward. That's why I know I'm not cut out. But I've been a lover girl from day one, so we know I'm not cut out.
You're not cut out for it.
I've never been.
But what I'm thinking about is like, okay, cool. Casual sex just seems like too much of a hassle for what it is. For the end result.
Yeah.
A situationship where it's just one consistent person. Like if I was single.
But
yeah, okay, cool.
So I think situationships are a lot better. The thing about situationships are they're emotionally dangerous.
Yeah, if there's emotion involved, that's when it becomes dangerous. Especially if you're like both single, it's long.
But especially situationships. Because casual sex can be done essentially without the actions that imitate a relationship. Situationships literally imitate the relationship.
Yeah, it can actually be emotional. Yeah.
It's actually a relationship, but with the lack of commitment.
Yeah, basically.
And that's why it's a loss.
Those emotional ones are dangerous because if you're doing everything, we're basically reaping all the benefits of a relationship without that commitment there. That's when the grey area forms. That's when everyone's head starts scattering. Because if you're taking me on dates and you're holding my hand and you're doing all of this stuff and like, you know, this
spending Valentine's Day together.
The thing the guys do, yeah, when they introduce you to their friends and they say that you're their girl. They introduce you as their girl. But we know there's no agreement. So why are you fucking with my head? Because now I'm going to go home and be like, so am I a girlfriend? So am I a girlfriend or not?
Guys,
then next day,
he called me his girlfriend today.
That group chat would be on fire. And then next day, you man are arguing. Next day, you lot are arguing and he's there like, yeah, but we're not together though. You introduced me to your friends as your girlfriend.
See that? So we're not together
what's
though.
That? So basically what you're doing is you're marking your territory so no one else can get to me.
Yeah, that's it.
But you don't want to claim me and you want to go out and do your thing. It's long. I mean, you know what? Everyone should just be celibate and stay in your corner. Focus on God.
Stephanie!
Focus on God because there's no solution. Focus on God because there's actually no solution. Don't do anything. Just stay celibate. I'm not gonna lie to you. The periods where I was celibate, that was the most peaceful times of my life.
Oh my God.
I accomplished so much.
Oh my God.
I accomplished so much when I was celibate.
See when you practice abstinence?
Ah.
Yay.
I achieved so much.
You see the situations you find yourself in after you practice abstinence? Beautiful. Because clarity of mind. Because obviously I had a period of abstinence. Because my life was going to hell. So I had a period of abstinence. And after that, I found peace. It was a bit rocky at first, but I found peace.
Peace.
Because clarity, when you're out of searching for certain things that will, okay, scrap that. When you are out of practicing habits that get you into situations you shouldn't be, and you've got a moment to think for yourself, it's like, whoa, wait, hold on. I'm taking a bit time. There's a bit more thought here.
Yeah.
It's a weird. But what I would say is it's not for everybody. Do you know what I mean, girls? We ain't shaming you. Get your thing. Get your little thing. But what I would say is you have to really weigh up who you are. And I'm so over us pretending that we're stronger than we are.
Oh, no. I've dropped it. Sorry. I've dropped it. You see, when I got married, I was like, I'm the lover girl.
100%.
I'm
That's
not
what you've always
independent.
wanted to be.
I'm not independent. Do everything for me. I can't take out the bin. I can't do nothing. Even my tires right now, they need to be pumped. I was like, yeah, Manny, run that. I'm not doing it. I'm not the strong, independent girl. I need to rest. I'm
100%.
the first daughter in a Nigerian household. I deserve to rest. I'm not a strong babe. I'm not God's strongest soldier. I'm not doing it no more. I like to be loved.
I want us to, like, as we're accepting that we want soft life, also accept that we can't handle everything. Also accept that we are lover girls. So leave the unknowing shit. Leave the I'm a cool girl, I'm okay with everything. Girls, the same way we're understanding we want soft life, we want soft life in emotions, please.
Yeah, please.
Not for me.
Sorry.
Not for me.
Love
me.
I need to raise emotionally intelligent children, so I can't be doing this butt shit.
To
anymore.
having to be shut off of emotions, ignoring the fact that I want to love on you hard, but these times I know you're blowing out Becky's back, and I've got to sit in my bed and be like, no, guys, it's cool because I just know what it is. You're saying it to your friend and your voice is all shaking,
cracking.
Yeah, nah, it's okay because, like, you know, we had a conversation, and you know, it just what it is. Obviously, no one's ready to settle down. These times in bed crying, baby. You want a soft life. It's okay. Find your soft life, babes. There are men that will be happy to be in a relationship, love on you hard, dates, grow old with you,
and they'll never make you question
your self-worth,
their feelings for you.
Yeah,
it will never be a thing of, oh, he held my hand. What does that mean? It means he loves you, bitch, because he told you.
There was something I saw where and this is one thing that ingrained in my head. Like, if a man likes you, you will never question it.
Of course.
If you question it, it means he don't.
Immediate no. Immediate no. Immediate no.
Like, when I'm at, and you know these men, when you have them, we've seen it time and time again, those men that are outside, and then within 6 months, they found a babe, married, pregnant.
And you're like, why wasn't it me? Because he didn't love you. It's okay though.
It just wasn't you, baby.
Sorry.
It's okay.
But you know what you want. Bro,
when a man knows what he wants, he's locking it the hell in. So it's okay. But we just, girls, move with the same energy. When you find a man you want, as Stephanie did, someone slept on her, Steph was married.
Come back and married. I say it all the time. Don't you see that pandemic? People suffered. People thought they could spin the block. When they came back, sorry.
She said, hada.
I didn't even let anyone know I was engaged until the day before my wedding. Sorry. So by then it's too late. All the begging you're doing, sister, the bouquet has already been thrown. I'm so sorry. The food has been shared out. I'm really sorry. But like, literally, I say to all women, I'm like, if you know there's a man in your life that you want, that treats you right, doesn't make you question yourself, etc., lock it the fuck in. And I hate this whole thing of, oh, don't move to men. And I'm not gonna I stuck it on my husband.
Did you?
I stuck it on him.
Get your babe though. Like, girls, if there's a man that you love, that's the one for you. Collect that man.
Stick it on him.
And believe in your source. Because, girl, let me tell you, when you lay it down, you can collect. With the right one, if they're not higgy hagger, you can collect that man. Girl,
you don't even need to lay it down, just the personality. And also, I in this life, I'm a hunter. I don't care if it's feminine or not. I get what I want. If I see something and I want it, I'm locking it in. I don't care about women shouldn't do this. I choose who I want. And I don't let people choose me. I choose. And that's how I get what I want. I got exactly what I wanted out of a husband because I chose who I wanted. I didn't wait for anyone to choose me and say, oh, well, he is kind of nice. I said, no, I want that one. So I got that one. So please, I don't like this whole thing of, oh yeah, women shouldn't move to men, etc. You sit there waiting to get chosen. I choose. I create my life. No one creates it for me. But yeah, that's my speech for you.
Anyway, let's move on to Reddit Realness.
Right, Reddit Realness. My husband got another woman pregnant. We divorced and now he wants me back to raise his son. There seems to be a pattern here. Why is everyone fucking? Me and my husband divorced after he got a young chick pregnant. After months of therapy, I moved on and even went on dates. He didn't marry the side piece, although this is what she hoped for. He bought a 3-bedroom apartment for the baby and her, but never really moved in with them. She's from a somewhat poor family with an autistic young brother and partially disabled mother. She took care of both of them as the father was not in the picture. So she sure hopes that the baby trapping a good-looking man with money is her ticket to a better life. I talked with a common friend of mine and my ex, and besides this, she also said that probably her mother was pushing her into trapping him. The details of the disabled family members I found out recently. So this side piece was very mean to me and texted me at the time she got pregnant, how she got my husband and called me an old bore. I was almost 40, but it still hurt. Don't be quick to act, girl.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, you ain't one yet. So their son is now 1 year old. Her and my ex hate each other and are violent with each other.
What?
He hit her with his belt and slapped her. She hit him too and threw things at him. The main problem is that she's leaving the child unattended and even leave the house to get his attention or make him hangry. Was that a H factor? Angry. I said hangry. She's taken depression medication and is quite hysterical and has anger control issues. My ex texted me to meet and talk because he is sorry. Of course he is. Actually, he wanted to take full custody of the child and remarry me so I can raise his son because she is too young and unstable. I told him to F off. Thank you, and blocked him. Yes, someone was sent. I don't regret that I told him to F off. He ruined my life. He was a 40-year-old man who acted like a teenager. He hurt me and scarred me for life.
Slow down.
Now, now I date someone and he tried to make me dump that guy so that we can be a family again. I just hate him. I am not really asking here for any advice as I don't intend to do anything. Good girl. But morally, I'm confused and feel sorry for that child. I just want to let it all out also because I kind of feel satisfaction that the side piece is not happy either and he chose an emotional, unstable woman. And well, I feel like a bad person somehow. I think I will go back to therapy because it's not good to feel happy when someone is in that state of mind as that woman is. P.S. She's not too young. She was 25 when the baby was born.
All right, I've got something to say here. I'm sorry, PSA, right? Obviously you've always seen like girls go for the older man go for the young girls, yeah? But now I am 31 and I'm seeing it happen in real time where the men who are 40 are going for girls in their 20s. And I can't express how gross it is. How gross. And again, do your thing, everyone's free to do. This is my opinion, how gross I find it. I find it very yuck. I find it... Why are there's 10 years worth? There's girls from 40 all the way down to 30 that you could go for, but you've skipped every age.
And
you found familiarity with people in their 20s. Let's have a talk, because what do men in their 40s have that is similar to women in their 20s? Because I don't think there's much.
Do you know what it is? You see this kind of thing, and this is what. So this, I don't want to sound wild here, but I judge men that go for significantly younger women because for me, that's just an immediate flag that the women in your age group will not fuck with you because you are the problem. You know the men that, and it's always these similar type of men. They fucked around in their 20s and 30s. Mm-hmm, they're now at 40. They haven't outgrown that childish behavior of they need to fuck everything and everyone.
Yeah.
They end up at 40 and now all the women who are around their age group, they already know about them. They already know about their reputation. They ain't fucking with them. They do not see them worthy of being a life partner. So they have no choice but to backtrack and go for the younger generation that don't know about their fuck shit.
So, yeah, I agree. But I think if the men wanted to, because it's down to what they want, if they wanted to, they would be able to partner.
Yeah, but then they see us as old, innit? Because they're so used to like fucking around. These small girls, they want that same thing that they wanted when they were 16. It's the same thing they still want now. It's the same thing they wanted when they were 21. It's the same thing they still want now.
It's gross. And again, people, I find it gross people can do what they want, guys. Do you get what I mean? I'm not in the bedroom with you, so do your thing. For me, I just internally gag a little when I hear of it. I'm just
I just think it's sad. I'm like,
act like you've been here before. Just act like you've been here before.
All the milestones that your mates are hitting, you're just there with your small babe.
Small babe.
You can't even go out with her and hold your head up high because you might bump into one of us. Shit. And we're looking at you like...
Small babe that might outgrow you in like, say 3 years.
Because she'll realise this is sparked.
Yeah.
Actually, why are you chatting to me?
Because we have that, like, a lot of us have that, like, I say mental glow up, but like, just things change between 25 and 30 where like, we just ask, what are we doing?
Yeah, no, I had that.
Yeah, we all have that quarter life crisis. Like,
in my
who am I?
mid-20s, I was seeing someone who was like 10 years older than me. I was like, one day, I'm not even joking, it was just like, brother, why are you here?
I remember us having a conversation about that. And we were like, and then we did, that's when we settled with the idea that there's a lot of these, because they were 10 years, so they were 35 plus at the time. And we were like, oh, you lot can't, women your age are just not having you. And that's why you're looking at people our age.
I'm like, no, brother, don't look at me because I'm going to be like those women over there.
Do you get it?
Like, you know the men that the women in their age group are buying properties, have a great career, like high flying, etc. And they're just there, stuck in their 21-year-old mindset. And you know, again, it's going to sound wild. You see men that love things, you can always tell because the rest of their life just lacking. All the energy just goes into things. Securing the things, pamming the things, playing the things. But you see the rest of their life, nothing. Just stagnant. Nothing going for them.
But going back to this dilemma now, obviously, because she said the woman's in her 40s, the man is in his 40s, he's gone for a 25-year-old. Okay, you've got the 25-year-old pregnant. Now, number one, 25-year-old's a bit, and this is the thing that we're mindful of. In those years, the 20 to 25, you're very vulnerable, like mentally, I find, because you're going through, you've just come out of puberty, you're going through a lot of life changes. I just feel like the things that we accept are not the things that we're going to accept a lot, right? Number one. But two, 25-year-old who has been basically the main carer for her sibling and her mother, right? Okay, so her brain's already hardwired to always try to perform, always be the person that's holding up her home. Now she's found someone that she thinks, oh, right, I can get a little rest here. And he's taken advantage of that.
I feel like you're giving her way too much grace because she knew that he was married, one. Two, she went out of her way to go text the woman to call her old bore and be mean to her. I don't feel sorry for her. Because you thought you took on a situation that was bigger than you.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, and these are the consequences.
But I think a lot of that comes from the amount of trauma she's carrying. Because remember, this babe is on antidepressants already.
All right, go to therapy. You don't need to be fucking married with men. Fucking a married man was never going to solve your problem.
I do understand that. But again, I don't think I have a lot of grace for people in, like, 20s is just a wild, I don't think people logicalize in their early 20s like that.
You're giving the girl too much grace. I'm so sorry. When I was in my 20s, I knew what I was doing. It was up to me to be like, no, this is...
When the situations that you made, the situations that you partook in your 20s that you would never partake in your late 20s.
Yeah, but fucking a married man and getting pregnant by him just wasn't one of them.
It's a bit on the wild side. It's a
bit... And then texting the woman to be like, yeah, you're old, but never me.
But I just don't think she's everything up there, though.
And she's not everything up there, but that man picked his poison, so he has to sit with it. It has nothing to do with this woman. This woman's moved on. She's dating. She should be happy. Don't look back. It's not your job to raise that child. Let your ex-husband
deal with that
and
shit.
That woman deal with it. It's nothing to do with you.
To be fair, and this leads me back to what I was saying. If the man is that scatty to make those decisions, and again, not necessarily referencing what the girl is dealing with, the young girl is dealing with, but the fact that you said, oh, fresh new, let me go over here, and now he's like, oh, she's too immature for me. That's his own business. Go and move on with your life. Yep. Get your man. You're still young. 40 is not that old, to be fair. Go date. Go find someone that values you and that respects you and can logicalize, has discernment. Because obviously the man didn't have any discernment. That's on him.
That's it. Listen, you're doing all the right things.
Steph said bet.
You're doing all the right things. Again, there's not even worth going back to a man like that because again, there could be another fresh meat that comes along.
And the man had
Please.
the audacity to say, help me raise the you.
For what?
What you?
Me?
You chose to go over there. That's
stepmom?
For someone you cheated on me with. Boy, if you just don't go and collect your baby and look after your child.
I'm glad everyone in my life knows that I'm mad enough for that to never run. Because me,
Collect.
a stepmom, me, never. But yeah, you're doing all the right things. Don't go back to him. The baby's none of your business. Move on with your life. Continue dating. Let them sort out their rubbish. Let him
and don't let this man ever mash up no relationship. Whether you want it to continue or not, let that be on you, not on this shopping man.
Please, man, he's not even worth it. What kind of idiot? Oh, fresh meat. Oh yeah, eat the fresh meat then.
Sit with it.
Why you coming to me for?
Sit with it.
Why you coming to me for?
Because it's hella unseasoned.
I'm haggard bread. Why are you here? I'm haggard bread. I'm old, remember? Don't come to me. I can't help you. 25 and 40, two different worlds, B. I'm not your type.
Clearly.
I'm not your type.
You obviously have more in common with
and
this,
if
babe.
I'm not your type, you don't need to be chatting to me.
Word.
You see me, I always say, listen, if you know I'm not your type, don't chat to me.
Leave me alone.
Leave me alone. If you know you like this, you stay with this. Don't come here.
Word.
Don't try the exotic fruit. You want to try something different. Go experiment with someone else. This is your type. You stay there. If this is the kind of person you like, you go over there. Same way I say, if you like slim or slim thick, you go over there. Yeah? Okay? I'm not slim thick. Do not come over here. See, I want to hear out. I just want to try. Go away. Okay? Know what you like and stay there. Don't try and make me the anomaly. I don't want it.
I just want to add that some people don't have types, but all right.
Yeah, some people don't have types and I respect that. If you're one of those people that don't have types, fair enough. But if you're blatantly...
I'm a typeless.
Yeah, we know.
Sorry, I'm mashing up.
Line up come like a whole bag of Skittles. Mine was very much... mine was very consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine was very consistent. But yeah, I'm always like, if you even tweet, Zendaya is hot. Don't look at me.
She said, I am not your target market.
I'm not the target. If you think Zendaya is hot, that's the slender
hot,
type,
she's hot.
She's hot. Don't get me wrong, she's hot. But if you're into Zendaya body type, you don't need to be over here. This is not Zendaya.
Unless they don't have a type.
Unless they don't have a type. But even then, if you're saying Zendaya, I'm like, what? Where's the cutoff point? What is the common thing that's spreading all these things together? Because you're saying Zendaya and I'm sitting here as a plump, dark-skinned woman like, okay, but so why are you looking at me for? Why am I here? Because I'm going to look at, back in the day, when I was talking to a guy, I would go look at his exes. If I
actually did do that, yeah.
If I was dating a guy, I'll go look at their exes. If I don't see me in any of them people,
but Steph, like, you don't want to be A type. You don't want to.
I don't want to be A type
because then that feels a bit fetishy.
Listen, yeah. If you think Zendaya has a baggy body, don't need to be over here. It's two different things. It's fish and chicken, babe. It's not the same thing. Fair enough if you don't have a type. Maybe you're attracted to something that is not outwardly. Maybe you like great smiles. I have a great smile, like lovely face, great personality. I understand. Like literally, I understand. I'm a time. But if you think Zendaya's body is banging, and yes, it is banging. I think she has a great body.
She is.
But if you're there, like, I like the slim or like you're tweeting.
Zendaya's my dream girl. Yeah, I hear it.
Thick,
yeah.
Please save us all the trouble. Stay in your corner. Stay in your corner. These are G cup boobs. You're looking at A cups. It's two different things.
Two different worlds.
Two different.
A whole new world.
They both require different manpower. Yeah, so you can't sit here and tell me you like the same thing.
Do you know how to handle this? If you want to handle that.
A different type of strength. So I hear that you don't have a type and maybe you like both, but they both require different types of manpower. What is needed for Zendaya is not what is needed for me. Okay?
Can we move on to Adult Find of the Week? Thank you.
All right, I'll go first because mine was quite obvious. My adult find of the week is Kai Collective's Comfort Zone box. For everyone who doesn't know, I am a massive fan of Kai Collective. Absolutely love the clothes. Absolutely love Fizai Longe. The Gaia robe has been sold out for a while. I think a year or even up to 2 years now. They are back. And they've also introduced matching slippers and headband. It was about 250. I think they did a discounted rate at 20% off for the boxes. So it actually worked out cheaper to get the robe, slipper, and headband than to buy the robe and the slippers. So it was a really good deal. Absolutely love it. Can't wait for it to arrive. But that is my adult fan of the week. If you haven't already, go check it out and you're looking for the Gaia robe because I know quite a few people are after it. Please go check it out. Because I don't know if we'll be sold out again.
My adult find of the week is a cheeky little restaurant in Bermondsey called Flower and Grape. It's a great pasta restaurant. Very, very reasonable prices. I think we got like 3 starters, 2 mains for like £65.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, exactly. And they make the pasta themselves. It's just so brilliant. It's quite busy, but it's a nice little weekday date night. So very, very nice. So yeah, that's mine for the week. And on that note,
that brings us to the end of the show. Thank you so much for tuning in. You know what I'm about to do. I'm about to beg. If you're watching on YouTube, please like, comment, and subscribe. Let us know your thoughts. Do you think situationships can work? Do you think they don't work? Are they beneficial for women? Are they not beneficial for women? Who benefits more? Let us know your thoughts. Follow us on socials. We just got here. Podcast on TikTok. We just got here. Pod on Instagram and WJGH podcast on Twitter. If you're listening on Spotify, you know what I'm going to ask you to do. 5-star rating if you enjoyed this episode. You can find me personally, Steph Chigbu, on Instagram and Twitter. Tia, where can they find you?
They can find me at Miss Tia Roberts on TikTok and Twitter, and Tia Honey Roberts on Insta.
You need to stop looking at me when you're saying it. I don't have the answers.
I'm just trying to get reassurance.
But
anyway, guys,
bye.
See you later. Love you.